just take a knee, and this drive will start at the... Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
A lot of history between these two teams because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent. and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw. It's Flagway. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Looking to throw. Quickly complete. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great
catch in stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And it'll be a touchback. Will come out to the 25-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Offense in a bunch formation. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
First down and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive.
7, LSU, 0.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab past the marker. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Nussmeier. This time it's complete. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They just keep firing. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown by Bengals.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And he added the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first and 10 outside the 30. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. second down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown Gators! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Durham.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. It's complete. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Durham. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. LSU quick to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under fire. Touchdown, Tigers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. you got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go bumps. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. The Gators will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
LSU right back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Wilson. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. If you pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in third down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
And the Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get...
Touchdown, Florida! They take the lead with the 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gators!
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. On target to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
It's coming. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Tigers headed quickly to the line. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Gives him the big stiff arm. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The Gators can really attack on this second and short. QB draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And this is a part of the game where it is so nice to have a big physical running back who can break tackles, right? You got the lead. It's late in the game. Defense is tired, and he's able to just bounce off of tacklers, keep going forward, picking up first downs and moving the sticks.
Out of the gun to give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He's got him in the flat. On and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That'll be good enough for a... Down, they'll mark it at the 30.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. LSU quick to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Got a man. It's Durham.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Going up top again. Pulls it in. It's Durham. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. For a man, it's Sayin. Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes the grab deep. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Defense wants to bring the heat. Fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the first down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end, and he wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Complete on 3rd down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. LSU right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get us.
There he goes! They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. to throw again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, LSU!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their...
He's got it on the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peoples. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Motion from the wide receiver. Snaps it in the shotgun. Oh, they're after him. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down one possession. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score.
He's loose. There he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He makes the grab for the two and ties the game.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pulls and fired complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He rifles one deep down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets open down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without score. Touchdown, Ohio State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This dude is absolutely taking a flamethrower to this secondary, torching everybody in sight.
So find something different, right? Like double team him, do whatever it takes to not let that guy beat you. He's just consistently being the one that's destroying you. You got to find a way to make somebody else work, make somebody else beat you.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. He just can't take a play out. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense in Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. LSU will get a first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. LSU quick to the line. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Watkins. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
The extra point here would tie the game. the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Tate. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Sayin. Oh, he wants it all. Brings it down on the right side. Off and running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we can go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Sharp.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving them some size and still making the play. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Open field on the right. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that was one of those, gotta have it. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, fourth down. We got to get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all route.
He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You've got to get your confidence back. You've got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
On the run, it's Peoples. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. High game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. Touchdown, Ohio State. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He wants a big play here late. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. No need to get cute here. You've run enough plays. Now it's time to going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. It'll be 3rd and long. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Makes the grab on 3rd. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just... Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's keep